is up, guys? We are live for our Bowman Hobby 12-box case number 5. We are going to be ripping a personal box for Rob Stump of the Tier 1. Yeah, Ryan, you hit the Blue Jays, man. Good luck, man. We have yet to pull any Austin Martin autos. No redemptions yet pulled here at Badger, so we're still waiting for an Austin Martin. So we got to hit one eventually, so why not tonight for you, right? How's it going, Rob? Both Robs. All right, Rob Stump, he's here for a Tier 1 personal box. Good luck, man. We'll rip this first for you, and then we'll rip the Bowman case for everyone else. Hopefully I picked you a good one, Stump. Okay, it's a nice hit here. Out of 300, Torrey Hunter for the Angels, or from the Angels. Let me get a couple 75s here to fit those. I loved watching Torrey Hunter. And out of 300, an Adalberto Mondesi from the Royals for you. Kyle's at home watching those fights. He's not coming in for some Bowman hobby. Brendan Belt to $3.99. There you go, Rob. Nothing too huge for you, but that nice Torrey Hunter hit for you. I'll put your name on these. All right, let's get to our Bowman hobby case. I did post another Bowman hobby on the website for you guys. Hey, you're welcome, Rob. Thank you. Oh, shoot, do I have a... Let me check one thing here quick, guys. I want to see if I have a paper box ready. I do. Alright. We're back in the hot seat. Here we go. My wife, would stop texting me. I can already smell the skunk. Yeah, right, man. Come on. Have faith in me. Rob, who do you got tonight? Rob Viola has the Brew Crew. All right, let's get you a nice orange Perez. Let's get you a nice orange Perez. Have your team. We're still looking for an Austin Martin. We're still looking for a red. No reason why we can't at least accomplish one of those tonight. I don't think Kyle has pulled either. Rob wants a red Perez or bust. I see you noticed the stop doing the or bust part. Smart man, man. I hope you guys got your popcorn and your drink ready. This break will take at least an hour to do. I have not gotten a hobby break under an hour. If I didn't look at the chats, I didn't get distracted, I probably could get it underneath an hour. Brian wants me to do them right. All right, Brian, who do you got? Oh, you got the Rangers, the expensive Rangers. Let's go. Let's make a few people happy tonight. Yep, I said bust, Rob, so you must be going to be hitting tonight. A little reverse jinx, maybe. And a Bryson Stott to 150 Phillies. Oh, shit. There we go. Nice start. Gold Shimmer. Ed Howard, Cubs. Jordan Novell, some filler mojo, baby. Nice hit on the Ed Howard. Second Bowman, but still a nice hit. Yeah, definitely a nice Howard. We're off to a Bowman start for sure. We have an orange paper Blake Walston at 25 D-backs. Tyler Callahan. A purple Jared Kelly to 250 for the White Sox. Matan Chrome. That's it for box one. Good start. Box two. Oh, hey, there's Jordan watching. Nice hit, man. This is the worst part about ripping hobby. All the damn packs. No other way around it either. Wouldn't save you any other time except for if you were quicker at ripping these carefully. I can go a lot quicker, but then I start bending corners on cards, and that's obviously not good. Brian, I don't think so. I tried doing a hobby 6-box case last week of random teams, and no one bit the whole day, so we took it down. That's obviously not jumbo, but you get it. Maximo Acosta Chrome. Drew Waters to 199. And an Alec Bohm auto to 50 for the Phillies. There we go. Nick Valou. Nice hit. Blaze Jordan Chrome. And we have a blue paper Taryn Bavra to 499. Rockies. Two boxes and two nice autos so far. McAble. Dominguez. Austin Martin Chrome. We have an orange Anthony Rendon to 25 for the Angels. Josiah Gray. And that is it for box 2. Alright, box 3. We got some Tier 1 random teams going up, breaking next. I just gotta, after we're done with this, post the list and get that randomized. And we'll break that. I'm not sure what else is close. I have the final filler up for Crown Royal. See if that fills. Looks like we got some nice color at the back here. We'll see what we got. Oh, nice. For the White Sox, purple, Jose Rodriguez to 250. Zach Milner. Yellow paper, Ryan Velotti to 75, Rockies. Austin Martin, chrome. Riley Green, refractor to 499, Tigers. Keanu Kaviko. Aaron Sabato, chrome. That is it for box 3. 4. Here we go. And a Robert Hassel autograph for the Padres. Kevin Collins, some more filler mojo. Second Bowman auto. We're getting some good names. Nick Maton. And a Drew Romo to 125 Rockies. Brian Hayes to 499 Pirates. And a Max Meyer to 299 Marlins. Jerstad. A Bryce Jarvis to 499 D-backs. Christopher Morel. Box 5. All right, here we go. Box 5. Horatio Ramos to 125 Giants. Green Bobby Witt at 399. A orange, Brian Hayes at 25. Pirates. There you go, Noah. Orange paper for you. And a Wander Franco to 99 for the Rays. And a Maximo Acosta to 299 Rangers. That's nice. No auto yet. We've always this whole case we've been pulling autos early. Nick Matan. Costa Chrome. Terene Vavra. Yeah, no, you hit that's a nice little hit for you. Anything orange in the hobby is good in this stuff. Blaze Jordan Chrome. Obviously you'd like some ink, but hey, it's something better than nothing so far. There's our damn auto. Oh, right there. Nice. Spencer Torkelson auto to 50. Tigers. Gage Thurman. There you go, Gage. Nice Torque auto. We've hit some really nice second Bowman autos. Obviously, we want some nice first Bowman autos, but at least we're hitting some of the top guys for the second Bowmans. Yeah, the names are nice on this case so far. Still looking for that stand-worthy card, but... yeah, Rob, pretty sure I skunked you, right? Box 6. Gotta hit a nice first Bowman auto. Let's find that Austin Martin redemption. Come on. Alright, box 6. Let's get it. Halfway to my skunk. Come on, we gotta find out Brewers for Rob. There's an Aaron Sabato chrome. Austin Martin chrome. And we have another nice second Bowman name. Blue Zach Veen for the Rockies. Ryan LaPena. All these guys would have been killer in Bowman draft last year. But now we're hitting them in the second years. And a Luis Campusano to 299 Padres. Yolbert Sanchez. And we have a Matthew Thompson to 399 White Sox. Asa Lacy to 125 Royals. Alright, box 7. Oh, Rob, I wish we could, man. Sometimes Kyle will know, but usually it's not known until like the day of what's going to be broken. Whoever's here breaks whatever fills. It's kind of our rule. I know that's the hard part for you guys, especially Rob. I know you get skunked by me a lot, so I know you'd prefer to break with Kyle. Oh, no, I haven't even looked that closely. I know the guy that hit the 101 from us hit us up and showed that his card had a line in it too, so I guess I didn't notice it was in every auto. Or nearly every auto. Just trying to look through the ones we have hit. Well, so now I have all these top loaded. It's kind of hard to tell with the top loaders. So I'll look at the next one when we have it raw here. You've piqued my curiosity. Probably the new guy working on the print roller. Pressing too hard on him. And a Max Meyer auto for the Marlins. Another nice first Bowman guy from Bowman Draft. Just trying to see if I see any. No, I really don't see much on this one. Out of the ordinary, at least. But yeah, nothing on the displays yet. We still haven't pulled a big first Bowman auto. We're pulling a lot of big second Bowman auto names, but not nearly as important in this stuff. in orange, Jackson Rutledge for the Nationals. Nathan Stedansky. Yeah, I mean, I almost think that they put a lot too many second-year Bowman autos in these cases. I mean, it's nice that they're at least the big-time players, but those cards don't hold nearly as much value. Aaron Sabato as the first Bowman, so I don't know why you would water down your product with second-year Bowmans. Yeah, if I had to guess through 7 boxes here, we've probably pulled maybe 2 first Bowmans. That's just a pure guess. Pete Crow Armstrong. Andrew Dahlquist. Orange Shimmer to 25 for the White Sox. I think just 1. Yeah, I might have been generous with the 2. We'll try to remember to count them at the end. Green Julio Rodriguez to $3.99. I was stunned. Well, that's a good box then. Even if they weren't top names. Excuse me. Yeah, weren't the top guys. But still, yeah. Still guys that had potential for you. I mean, those are the ones if you can afford to hold. You hold those ones, and those hitters might become good someday. Whereas if some of them were pitchers, it would take a lot more for those pitcher autos to be worth money. Yeah, totally agree, Noah. With as deep as the MLB draft is, I mean, how many? Isn't there like 30 or 40 rounds or something like that? At least, I mean, if you're gonna, I don't mind some second Bowman autos in this stuff, especially if it's the top guys. But when you only get 12 autos per case, you better not be giving me more than 2 or 3 second-year Bowman autos. Give me the damn first Bowman of the guy that was drafted in the 35th round. I mean, that gives you at least more cards. Yeah, shorter draft last year. Yeah, I mean, I guess, though, too, I mean, if you start doing that, I mean, those guys that are drafted that late probably don't even ever get, most of the time, I should say. I mean, I'm sure there's outliers. I'm sure there's a lot of guys that don't ever even get past AA ball. So, I mean, you're probably going to be pulling autos of guys that you've never heard of and that you'll never see. So that'd be the only downfall of pampering the product with a lot more later round picks. But I'm sure there's plenty of late round pick success stories. I don't know that many off the top of my head. I don't follow the baseball draft very much, so I don't know where these young guys get taken. But, I mean, even so, there's 30 picks in round 1. There's no reason. I mean, you put a handful amount of guys in Bowman draft. I don't know why you couldn't put the rest of those first and second round guys in Bowman. Jake Arrieta, yeah, he might have been. Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of those guys drafted in the 10 to 20 round range that have had huge success in the majors. Beckway first Bowman. Refractor to 499 Yankees. David with some Yankee heat. Another one of those guys that I feel like you pull in every case. Hey, Ian Anderson to 125 Braves. Fifth round. Hey, I mean, hey, fifth round still a little ways down there. I wonder who the, so test your guys' thinking. Anthony Rendon to 499. Who one of the biggest stars in baseball history, let's say the modern baseball history, modern day age, that has come up and been one of the biggest stars in baseball with being drafted outside of like the 20th rounds. Last 20 to 40 years, who's one guy that's been drafted outside of round 20 that's come up and been a star in the league? Bryson Stott to 299. See if anyone knows anybody. I'm just curious. Mike Piazza? Mancuso coming in with Mike Piazza. What round was he drafted in? How's it going, Motor City? A blue Ryan Velotti to 150 for the Rockies. 1,200 guys taken in each draft. Of course, not all signed, but still. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Piazza was round 62. Holy shnikes. Yeah, that's a big, big success story. I mean, that Mike Piazza was what came up in the league in what, like in the 80s, didn't he? 90s? Early 90s? I mean, if that's the only name we can come up with off the top of our head, like I said, there's probably a lot. Jake Peavy, 15th round. That's not over 20. See, in my mind, you have, if we can only come up with that one name between all of us watching, off the top of our head, why is the damn draft that many rounds? If those guys have a small chance to ever making, a small chance to ever becoming a star baseball player, why is there that many rounds? I feel like if you cut the draft, you could literally cut like AA ball and just make it, or you can cut single A and make it AA and AAA and majors only. And I mean, literally, when you have that many leagues, I suppose when you have 4 different leagues to fill players with, that's probably why there's that many rounds. It's literally teams are filling rosters because there's 4 different leagues they have to put players in. It's like asking why I do buy into breaks when Tyler's right. Yeah, that's true too, man. Yeah, the NBA should be more rounds too. It's hard because so many guys in the NBA drafted in the second round don't do anything in the league. I mean, there are a handful of guys that do stuff in the league in the second round, but there's such a talent drop-off. Yeah, you need a lot more development. Yeah, I understand that too. It just seems like a waste when you literally probably have a very small chance on a return when you're drafting these guys in these late of a rounds. But yeah, I mean, I get it because you want your top stars too to have a chance, to develop and be able to play against weaker competition at first too before they come up. So I mean, I get that part too. Some of these, first round guys are starting off at single A ball and playing against guys that were signed off the street. Blaze Jordan Chrome. And a Jefferson Espinal, the 299 D-backs. Myron. Yeah, I mean, I agree, Motor City, for sure. I would say, though, too, I feel like a lot of guys that go into the second round and go undrafted even don't last much in the NBA. They kind of play in the G League for a year or two, and then they get cut and then go overseas. So NBA desperately needs another developmental system, and I think they're on the track of something. But there's got to be a way. I mean, there's so many good college basketball players. There's got to be a way to keep those guys within the system of the NBA and keep those guys in the States and not have them go play in Greece and in Spain and all those foreign countries just to keep playing ball. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Noah. Once I saw that, I'm like, oh no. Noah doesn't got the D-back. Hey, I told you that's what was going to happen. You stop buying the D-backs and breaks that I do, you're going to start seeing D-back hits. Grayson Rodriguez. Yeah, the G League is a step in the right direction, but it needs more, in my opinion. Also, I think basketball players have a lot shorter lifespan, for sport-wise, not in general life, actually. George Kirby to 299. Shelf life is what I'm saying. So many guys get in the league, and within a few years, they've had injuries and kind of spun out. Yeah, Marcus Thornton was a big NBA guy for a little while, and obviously he can probably still ball, but cut because of his age probably in the NBA, or was going to get more money overseas than he would have as a a rotational guy in the NBA. I think what the NBA actually needs is I think they actually need to increase teams. Brennan Davis to 99. I think if they increased up to like 36 teams, you'd get to spread talent out a lot more. You wouldn't be seeing these super teams that keep developing. You'd give smaller markets chances at getting star players through the draft and potentially keeping them. I think you would just ultimately you would stop the adding of big time players to rosters. But that would also increase roster sizes, increase the draft to probably 3 or 4 rounds, and get more guys playing time. Speaking of developmental systems, it's kind of unfortunate too the NFL doesn't have one. I really liked back in the day when they had NFL Europe and had guys that could go over there and get playing time and develop. NFL doesn't have any of that. Yeah, I know. MLB will be up to 32 or 34 teams. I also like expansions. I like seeing the sports grow. I would love to see the NFL grow too, but they're at a pretty good number right now, in my opinion. What they need is for you to pull me a Perez red auto. All right, Rob. I agree, Noah. I think the XFL was gonna stick around. think it had potential. I think it still has potential with the new owners, The Rock and his ex-wife. I think they have potential to make that into something. Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, even what they need to do is, like, after the NFL draft, those undrafted players, they shouldn't be allowed to sign right away with teams. Those undrafted players should all be able to go play for, like, a 4-team developmental NFL league and play a course of, 3 or 4 games over the course of the summer. And, and by July, allow teams to somehow draft those players to their rosters, the ones that do well. I don't know, something like that. That'd be cool to see. Cody Housey, Josiah Gray, DJ Peters to 150. And then that's when you could do Aaron Sabato. That's when you could also allow, like guys like off the street that are want to try out, playing those types of games too. Austin Martin. I mean, it probably wouldn't be a big money producer, but I bet you could get some pretty good players that go undrafted. I mean, look at the undrafted list. James Robinson was a stud last year as an undrafted free agent. If he got a chance to play in 3 or 4 games, guarantee you someone would give him a big opportunity. Would somehow draft him a lot earlier. Oh my, Robert Hassel, a second auto of him for the Padres. Yeah, I mean, I would love, a Bayron Lord at 75 Rangers. There you go, Brian. That's not bad. I mean, I'm a big football fan. I was enjoying watching the XFL, even if it wasn't 100% great football. But even if it was these young guys that I could watch, like, I would enjoy watching it, knowing that these guys could potentially be in the NFL somehow, some way. Or even have it somehow too, like all of your young guys that you drafted the last couple years that haven't really gotten much playing time, haven't broken out yet, like give them the opportunity to go down there and play too and get some reps in an actual game and get some confidence. Yeah, I mean, I totally agree too, Motor City. I definitely don't think it would be a moneymaker. I would love for it to be on national television, but it probably wouldn't be. Nolan Jones to 125. But I think it would be good for the sport in general. Joey Votto to 399. I mean, look how many guys go undrafted to get cut, after a year in the NFL, and then go up to like the CFL and ball out. Like, those guys should still be in the NFL if they're up in the CFL doing really, really well. Or when the Arena Football League was in America here. I think there's some other like football leagues too, not as big though. It's like those guys definitely should have still had an opportunity in the NFL. Yeah, that's exactly what it needs to be, a nice spring league. Those young guys, the guys they sign on those future contracts. And you wouldn't even need, every team wouldn't need their own team. Like, you could just, like I said, you could have 4 to 6 teams, and every team send, 10 to 15 players to make up rosters. Even if there's no such thing as like drafting or anything like that, at least you're giving your players an opportunity to improve and get coaching and get playing time. But again, that's kind of what like preseason is too, though. Yeah, Jared Lorenzen, yep. He actually balled out too, I'm pretty sure. But again, then I'm sure there's a bunch of issues with guys not wanting to put extra stress on their body and get hurt. But at the same time, if you know you have literally none to small chance at making it in the NFL, you're going to put your body on the line in those spring games. You try to show that you deserve to be on a roster. Yeah, Philip Lindsay's. I'm sure you could go down the list every year of the draft. You could literally go and Google undrafted free agents from 2020, 2019, 28, go down the list, and you're going to find 5 guys that went undrafted that are on NFL rosters still, I bet. If not more. Five guys minimum every year, I bet, that are still on rosters from that year. Even if they're not stars. If an undrafted guy is still on a team 3 or 4 years down the road, that's a freaking win for the NFL. Yeah, the D2 guys that get overlooked a lot of the time. Come on, we need something on a stand. This case has been very bad. This would have been an excellent case for 2020 Bowman draft. We'd probably have about 4 or 5 cards on a stand right now. A Riley Thompson first Bowman auto for the Cubs. Jordan Novell again. And a Bo Naylor to 250. Yeah, it makes late round picks more important. Yeah, absolutely. And obviously that is why every team goes absolutely crazy minutes after the draft, signing undrafted free agents, because you never know who's going to bust through in camp that deserved to be drafted, that didn't get drafted. I'm more so interested. I want to see the NFL expand again. I loved when they added the Texans. That's really when I was starting to really get into football outside of just the Packers. And I loved seeing that Houston Texan original team and then how they improved each year, how they added different players. I like seeing success stories that you can start from literally nothing and work your way up. Obviously, the Texans have yet to really do anything in the NFL, but they've come a long ways. Yeah, we had that. We had the gold Ed Howard, gold shimmer Ed Howard. That was pretty nice right away. Yeah, it's hard to add for sure. You would almost literally need to add You would need to add a team to every division, which means you're adding a freaking shit ton of teams, which would never work. So really what your only chance would be is add one team to each conference and get rid of divisions. So that way you'd have 17 conference teams each. And then the way you would do the schedule would would have to change too. You'd make it so you do like 12 conference games and 5 non-conference games or something like that. Yeah, I mean, to where would be the next question too. I don't think Europe's a great option. I know they've wanted a team in London, but I don't think that's a good option. I don't think a lot of NFL players are going to be thrilled about having to play in Europe and then travel there to play games and then have to travel back to the United States for road games. That would be terrible. I think there's definitely cities out there that probably could even have a second NFL team. I think Chicago could handle a second NFL team. I don't think I would like that. You got a place like Orlando, Sacramento, Salt Lake City. Another Carolina team, I don't know. You got places. Memphis would be an option, and then you could look into the Toronto, Vancouver, and Toronto. I meant Canada, but yeah, Toronto. All right, here we go. Last case, guys. We've got to pull a nice first Bowman here. How about an orange Sean Murphy, Oakland? A Kevin Alcantara to 199. That's nice for the Yankees. A Mario Feliciano to 250 Brewers. Yeah, I don't think it would hurt the NFL to expand. The amount of football that people love, they would love seeing more. Any decent... Yeah, we pulled a Torkelson to 50, I believe it was. Insert auto. A Jaiwan Bay first Bowman refractor to 499 Pirates, and Noah hits in the last case. Congrats, Noah. Not a bad prospect either. Good potential. And it's at least a first Bowman. A purple Juan Soto paper to 250. Emerson Hancock. Very pleased to eat my words. Something for you. A Nick Bitsko raised to 150. Blaze Jordan Chrome. So let me know when you go on vacation so I can buy a new break. Rob, I'm going to be gone Memorial Day weekend. I'll be gone. I'm taking off a Friday through Tuesday. And then I'll be gone around 4th of July as well. Taking like 5 days around then. So then you'll be stuck with Kyle. So that's when you can get in, man. Alright, let's do our recap. Not a good break. Definitely seen a lot better cases than this one. Brian Hayes, orange paper. There's the Spencer Torkelson to 50, insert auto. Robert Hassel. Come on, stay focused. Jose Rodriguez, purple. Ryan Bellotti. Anthony Rendon, orange. Alec Bohm. Come on. Blake Walston. Ed Howard, gold shimmer. Sean Murphy, Kevin Alcantara, Jaiwan Bay. Riley Thompson, Robert Hassel ×2. Yellow Bayron Laura, Jefferson Espinal. Beck Way. Jackson Rutledge, Max Meyer, Andrew Dahlquist, Zach Veen, and Maximo Acosta. Alright guys, that is it for our Bowman hobby. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. And we made it through it. Just over an hour and 10 minutes, finally. Alright, that is it for Bowman hobby. We got some Tier 1 coming up next.